Prepare to be amazed as we explore the most extraordinary features found in the human body. From towering limbs to unusually wide features, these individuals redefine what's physically possible. Each one has a story that will leave you speechless. Their unique traits are not just rare, they're absolutely fascinating. This is your front row seat to discovering the humans with the longest and largest body parts on Earth. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit the notification bell. So let's get started. Meet Redmond, a woman who turned patience and persistence into a world record. Born in the United States, Lee began growing her fingernails back in 1979, simply out of curiosity. But what started as a small experiment turned into a lifelong commitment. Over the years, her nails kept growing, and she kept caring for them with incredible dedication. By 2008, nearly 3 decades later, her nails had reached a combined length of 8.65 meters, or over 28 feet. That made her the official Guinness World Record holder for the longest fingernails on a pair of hands, female. Her longest nail, on her right thumb, was a jaw-dropping 35 inches long, nearly the length of a baseball bat. Maintaining her nails was no easy task. Lee used a special routine that included careful cleaning, filing, and even applying warm olive oil to keep them strong and healthy. Despite what many people assumed, she was surprisingly independent. She could drive, cook, and even take care of her family, all while protecting her delicate nails. But in 2009, everything changed. Lee was involved in a serious car accident, and sadly, her nails were shattered in the crash. Though she was heartbroken at first, she later admitted that life became easier without them. She could finally do things more freely and comfortably, even without her famous nails. Redmond's story continues to inspire. She proved that with patience, discipline, and determination, even the most unusual dreams can come true and be remembered around the world. Meet Svetana Pankova, a woman who quite literally stood out from the crowd thanks to her extraordinary legs. Born in Russia, Svetana holds the Guinness World Record for the longest legs on a woman, a title that brought her international fame. Her legs measure an incredible 132 centimeters or 52 inches from hip to heel. That's over 4 feet long. What makes her story even more fascinating is that her upper body is relatively average in size, so her towering legs give her a uniquely striking appearance. Despite the attention her legs brought, Svetana embraced her uniqueness and used it to her advantage. She was also a talented athlete. In fact, Svetana played college basketball in the United States, where her height and leg length helped her dominate on the court. Her powerful stride and natural reach gave her a strong edge against opponents, making her a force to be reckoned with. Svetana says she never intended to become a record holder. It just happened to be the way she was born. But she took it in stride and even appeared in public events to celebrate her title. She once posed alongside He Ping, the world's shortest man at the time, creating a photo that went viral around the world. Today, Svetana continues to live a private life, but her record still stands as a reminder of the amazing variety within the human body. Her story is a celebration of embracing what makes you different and turning it into something unforgettable. Vivien Wheeler is a woman whose story is as emotional as it is extraordinary. Born in the United States, Vivien holds the Guinness World Record for the longest beard on a female, with facial hair measuring over 25 centimeters or 10 inches long. But her beard isn't just a record-breaking feature. It's a symbol of a lifetime spent learning to embrace her true self. Vivien was born with a rare condition called hypertrichosis, which causes excessive hair growth on parts of the body. From an early age, she faced bullying, pressure, and even rejection, including from her own family. As a child, her mother often made her shave, trying to hide the condition out of shame. It wasn't until later in life that Vivien found the courage to grow her beard out and accept her appearance. At one point, Vivien worked in circus sideshows, where she was known as the bearded lady. Though the job came with its own challenges, it also gave her a sense of belonging, a place where being different wasn't just accepted, but celebrated. But her journey didn't stop there. Vivien's life has been filled with heartbreak, including the tragic loss of her son. But through everything, she found strength in her identity and used her platform to inspire others to embrace their uniqueness. When she was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, It wasn't just a personal victory. It was a powerful message to the world about self-acceptance. Vivien Wheeler's story is more than just about having the longest female beard. It's about resilience, self-love, and finding beauty in what sets us apart. She reminds us all that being different can be your greatest strength. Roberto Cabrera, a man from Mexico, gained global attention for claiming to have the longest penis in the world, measuring over 18 inches. His story quickly went viral, stirring curiosity and controversy across social media and news outlets. While some saw his condition as unique, Roberto described it as a burden. He said it made everyday life difficult, from finding work to fitting into clothes or even having relationships. Medical professionals who examined him revealed that much of the length was due to excess skin and tissue, not actual erectile length. Despite this, Roberto proudly embraced his identity and even sought recognition from Guinness World Records, although they did not officially verify the claim. His case raises important questions about body image, identity, and the extremes of human anatomy. Roberto's story reminds us that not all records come with glory. Sometimes they come with real-life struggles too. Sain Mumtaz is a 22-year-old man from Pakistan who has been battling Proteus syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that causes abnormal growth of tissues in various parts of the body. This condition has led to serious physical disfigurements, causing his head, hands, and feet to grow uncontrollably. While most people's body parts stop growing after reaching adulthood, Sain's body parts, particularly in the affected areas, continue to enlarge. Proteus syndrome is incredibly rare, with only a few cases documented worldwide. For Sain, this condition has not only caused significant physical challenges, but also emotional and social struggles. The abnormal growth has made it difficult for him to lead a normal life. He's faced severe isolation and discrimination, and the disfigurements have prevented him from forming relationships or finding love, something he desperately desires. Despite enduring these difficulties, Sain is hopeful. He's actively seeking treatment and medical solutions to address the symptoms of his condition. However, Proteus syndrome is notoriously difficult to treat due to its unpredictable nature. There is currently no definitive cure, and most treatments focus on managing symptoms, like surgeries to remove excess tissue and alleviate pain. Sain's story highlights the resilience of individuals living with rare and challenging conditions, as well as the need for greater awareness and support for those affected. His courage in facing both the physical and emotional challenges of Proteus syndrome has inspired many, and he continues to search for hope in the form of medical advancements that could offer a better future. Andrea Ivanova, a Bulgarian woman, has become famous for her pursuit of having the world's largest lips. Starting her cosmetic journey in 2018 at the age of 21, Andrea has undergone over 40 lip augmentation procedures, using hyaluronic acid fillers to achieve her distinct look. Her appearance has sparked both fascination and criticism, with many people labeling her Balkan Barbie. Despite facing health concerns from professionals about the potential risks of her procedure, Andrea remains resolute in her decisions. Along with her lips, Andrea has also altered her features with heavy makeup, artificial hair, and large eyelashes, creating a signature style that sets her apart. She's active on social media platforms, such as Instagram and TikTok, where she shares her journey and connects with fans. Although many question her choices, Andrea is unapologetic, emphasizing that her transformations are about self-expression and personal happiness, rather than seeking validation from others. She's even expressed a desire to continue modifying her appearance, aiming to achieve the world's largest cheekbones next. Andrea's journey is a clear statement about embracing one's individuality, no matter the controversy surrounding it. Hold on to your hats, folks, because you're about to meet a woman who's taking the internet by storm with her larger-than-life personality. And mouth. Give it up for Samantha Ramdell, the Guinness World Record holder for the largest mouth gape. Female. I mean, this woman can fit an entire apple in her mouth. It's unbelievable. But Samantha's story is about so much more than just her record-breaking gape. Growing up, Samantha was self-conscious about her large mouth. She was teased relentlessly, and it took a toll on her self-esteem. But you know what? She didn't let the negativity win. Instead, she decided to own it. Samantha realized that her unique feature was something to celebrate, not hide. She started making funny videos online, showcasing her impressive gape and infectious laugh. And guess what? People loved it. She quickly gained a massive following on social media, becoming an internet sensation practically overnight. Samantha's story is a reminder that what makes us different makes us special. We have Mandy Seres from the UK. Mandy is an extraordinary woman with an extraordinary story. Her journey is one of resilience, strength, and an unyielding spirit. Now, Mandy has a condition that you've probably never even heard of. It's a rare and complex disorder that has baffled many doctors and medical professionals over the years. It's called Proteus syndrome, and it causes certain parts of her body to grow uncontrollably, specifically her legs. This condition is extremely rare, affecting only a handful of people worldwide. The syndrome leads to overgrowth of bones, skin, and other tissues, making everyday life a challenge. Mandy's legs are massive, weighing over 200 pounds combined. Imagine the strain and difficulty of carrying that much weight every single day. The sheer physical burden is unimaginable for most of us. Can you imagine trying to walk with that much weight on your legs? It's incredible. Every step Mandy takes requires immense effort and determination. Yet she faces this challenge head-on, refusing to let it hinder her spirit. But Mandy doesn't let her condition define her. She embraces life with a positive attitude and a smile that lights up the room. Her friends and family are a testament to her vibrant personality and unwavering strength. She's learned to adapt and live a full life, even driving a custom-made car to accommodate her size. This specially designed vehicle allows her to maintain her independence and mobility, proving that where there's a will, there's a way. Her determination is truly inspiring. Mandy's story is a powerful reminder that no matter the obstacles we face, with courage and perseverance, we can overcome them. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet the tallest living woman since 2021, Resa Gelgi. This incredible woman from Turkey stands at an astounding 7 feet and 0.7 inches tall. Now, Resa's height is due to a rare genetic condition called Weaver syndrome. It's a mouthful, I know, but what's important is that Resa embraces her uniqueness. She's an advocate for people with visible differences, and she uses her platform to spread awareness and promote acceptance. Talk about a role model. Resa's story is so important because it reminds us that everyone is different in their own way, and that's what makes life so interesting. Imagine being able to see over the heads of everyone in a crowded room. You'd never lose your friends at a concert, but seriously, Resa's message of self-love and acceptance is something we can all learn from. She's proof that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, no matter how tall you are or aren't. Have you ever met someone who can touch their nose with their tongue? Well, get ready to meet Adrienne Lewis, a woman with an astonishingly long tongue. Measuring in at an impressive 4 inches long, Adrienne's tongue has earned her a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records. Adrienne discovered her unique talent when she was a teenager and has been wowing people ever since. She can touch her nose, her elbow, and even her eye with her tongue. It's truly remarkable. Scientists believe that the length of a tongue is largely determined by genetics, and Adrienne definitely won the genetic lottery in that department. She's embraced her unique ability and uses it to entertain and inspire others. Alright y'all, get ready to embrace those curves because next up, we got a woman who's redefining beauty standards one hip shake at a time. Meet Mikl Rufinelli, the woman with the world's largest hips, and let me tell you, she is rocking every inch of them. Now Mikl's got a figure that's anything but average. We're talking about hips that measure over 8 feet in circumference. That's wider than most doorways, folks. She's like a walking, talking hourglass, and she's got the confidence to match. You might think that in a world obsessed with thinness, Mikl might feel pressured to conform, but guess what? She's laughing in the face of those unrealistic beauty standards. This woman loves her body, and she's not afraid to show it. She struts her stuff with pride, rocking those form-fitting dresses, flaunting those curves like a boss. She's a walking, talking reminder that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and that confidence is the sexiest accessory you can wear. Mikl's story is a powerful message of body positivity, especially for women who are constantly bombarded with images of unrealistic body types. She's showing the world that you don't have to be a size 0 to be beautiful, you just have to be comfortable in your own skin. And that's what makes Mikl so extraordinary. She's not just breaking down barriers, she's building a whole new runway for women to embrace their bodies, their curves, and their unique beauty. So let's hear it for Mikl Rufinelli, the body confidence queen, reminding us all to love the skin we're in. These feet are bigger than your head. Step aside, Shaquille O'Neal, because there's a new giant foot in town. Jaison Rodriguez from Venezuela holds the record for the largest feet in the world, with a shoe size of 26. That's right, 26. Jaison's feet measure over 16 inches long each, making it quite a challenge to find shoes that fit. He often has to get them custom made, and even then, it can be tricky. But Jaison takes it all in stride, using his unique platform to raise awareness for others with rare conditions. He's proof that our differences are what make us special, and that we should embrace what makes us unique. Plus, with feet that big, he'll never have to worry about getting stepped on. Giana Shia, a woman who takes long eyelashes to a whole new level. We're not talking about your average falsies here. This woman's eyelashes are so long they could give Rapunzel a run for her money. Seriously, they're over 8 inches long. I mean, can you imagine? That's like having 2 caterpillars just hanging out on your eyelids. Giana Shia first noticed her extraordinary eyelash growth back in 2013, and they just kept on growing. She's not complaining, though. In fact, she's pretty proud of her unique feature. And who can blame her? Those lashes are like a natural wonder of the world. They've even earned her a spot in the Guinness World Records. Giana Shia says she takes good care of her lashes, washing them regularly and combing them out. You know, the usual eyelash routine. But seriously, how many combs do you think she goes through in a year? Imagine the kind of specialized products she must be using to maintain those lashes. From eyelash serums to special combs, her beauty routine must be quite the spectacle. And let's not forget the daily challenges she might face, like, how does she even wear glasses without her lashes getting in the way? Or what about windy days? Those lashes must have a mind of their own. But despite any challenges, Giana Shia embraces her unique look with confidence. She's become somewhat of a local celebrity, with people often stopping her to take pictures. Her eyelashes have even made waves on social media, garnering thousands of likes and comments. She's been invited to beauty pageants, and has even judged a few, thanks to her unique feature. Giana Shia has also appeared on several talk shows, sharing her story and inspiring others. She often talks about embracing one's uniqueness and turning what might seem like a flaw into a strength. Her message resonates with many, encouraging them to be proud of their own unique features. Giana Shia's journey is a testament to the power of self-acceptance and confidence. From her daily routines to her public appearances, she continues to inspire and amaze. So here's to Giana Shia, the eyelash queen, who reminds us all that beauty truly comes in all shapes and sizes. Long may her lashes reign. Get ready to be grossed out and amazed at the same time, because we're about to meet Claudio Pinto from Brazil, a man who holds a truly bizarre world record, the furthest eyeball protrusion. Now, I know what you're thinking. Eyeball protrusion, that's disgusting. And you're not wrong. But trust me, Claudio's ability is both fascinating and kind of unsettling. This guy can pop his eyes out of his sockets by a whopping 95%. I'm talking about eyeballs practically dangling out of his head. It's enough to make you want to look away, but you just can't help but be mesmerized. Claudio discovered his unusual talent when he was just 9 years old. He was making faces in the mirror, as kids do, when he realized he could push his eyes out further than he thought possible. At first, it freaked him out, understandably. But then he started showing off his bizarre skill to anyone who would watch. And let me tell you, people were both grossed out and impressed. He became a local celebrity, with people flocking to see the man who could make his eyes bulge out like a cartoon character. Scientists and doctors were baffled by Claudio's ability. They studied his eyes, trying to figure out how on earth he could do this without injuring himself. Turns out Claudio has a unique physiological quirk that allows him to relax the muscles around his eyes to an extraordinary degree. But here's the thing. Claudio doesn't just pop his eyes out for shock value. He's actually used his unusual talent to help educate people about the importance of eye health. He's teamed up with eye doctors to teach kids about the importance of taking care of their vision, and his eye-popping antics never fail to grab their attention. Claudio's story is a reminder that sometimes the most unusual and even unsettling talents can be used for good. He's turned his weirdness into a platform for education and entertainment, proving that sometimes it pays to be different. Well, folks, there you have it. We've met some truly extraordinary individuals today, haven't we? From record-breaking nails and legs to awe-inspiring beards and, well, other things. We've seen it all. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride through the world of human extremes. It just goes to show that the human body is capable of some pretty amazing things, and more importantly, it's a reminder that being different is something to be celebrated. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and be sure to share it with your friends. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep on celebrating the uniqueness in all of us.